Hi, my name is Jada Boone, and I have abided by the UNCG academic integrity policy on this assignment. My topic today is: does money really buy happiness? And if it does, then how? The purpose of my presentation today is to explain in great detail the relationship between wealth and happiness. I would like to start off by asking the audience a few questions. Are you personally satisfied with your current income? Do you feel you would be more happy if you made more money? From these questions alone, it shows how your wealth has a great impact on your happiness and even your mental state. Also, wealth is a predatory indicator of generational wealth. After an extensive amount of research and personal expertise, I am now able to inform others of the impact that money truly has in relation to your own happiness. The main points I will cover today in this speech is discussing the personal benefits you receive from making more money, the difference in satisfaction from making your own money and or inheriting it, and does income ranging from the lower end vary significantly in happiness from those making $75,000 or more annually. Money is true to be the root of all evil. However, people feel as though they cannot live without it and need it to be genuinely happy. In this opening section, we will look closely into what people actually benefit from having unlimited access to money. The pros of having money includes not having to stress where your money is coming from, not having to depend on others to make sure things in your life are taken care of, and being there for someone else if they may suffer from a personal hardship. From this alone, it just gives people the security that some feel as though that they may need just to be genuinely happy. The cons of having a lot of money include squandering the money on items that they may not need, not appreciating the luxury of having an unlimited access to money, and relying on the money heavily to solve all of their problems. Now, main point number 2 is discussing how the personal benefits you receive from money to how the money is provided to you shows a difference in character. Someone that works for the money appreciates the fact that their money can be taken away from them at any given point, whereas someone that has inherited the money or just given the money may not appreciate it and may not care as to where the money had to come from. For example, we're going to start off by discussing someone that makes a minimum of about $40,000 a year. That person typically may work a 9-to-5 job, may have a family who relies and depend on them for everything, such as essentials as shelter, healthcare insurance, food, anything of that sort. Example number 2 is someone that makes about $75,000 to $100,000 a year. They still have the same essentials and still have a family that may rely on them as well, but they don't have to worry about it because they have a little bit more leeway because they make so much more money than the other person. And the final example is someone that has inherited a large lump sum of money and or given an allowance. This person will likely just spend the money, be careless with it because they don't care. They never had to work from it from the beginning, and they don't care as to where it came from, how they're going to get it, as long as it is a continued process for them to continue to get it. Now, continuing on to main point number 3, we will discuss the specific main point as discussing measuring someone's true happiness solely based on their income. Now, from this, we can determine how the amount of money that you make annually determines your happiness. Provided in the outline is a chart that shows that money truly does buy happiness. The chart shows how if you make more money, genuinely you are more happy. And you can conclude how your mental state is also benefited from making more money because you don't have to worry about where the money is coming from. As you can see from the research and the graph provided in the outline, it can be determined that money truly does buy happiness. It has been proven that your happiness is truly determined by how much money you make. It does not mean that people that make less money are not happy, but it just shows how money has a serious impact on you. The main points that I have covered today is the personal benefits associated with making more money, the difference in satisfaction from making your own money and or inheriting it, and how income ranging from the lower end varies significantly in happiness from those making about $75,000 or more annually. The purpose of this topic was to determine if money truly does buy happiness, and it does. Also, I chose this topic to show how other forms of receiving money outside of working for it, how their happiness can be affected as well. Studies show that wealth has a dramatic effect on someone's personal happiness and their livelihood. In addition, people are satisfied in their happiness with a higher income. This study was conducted to also show how money and happiness are related and to thoroughly explain different situations pertaining to how the money is achieved and relating that to someone's true personal happiness. I would like to thank you all today for your time and allowing me to share this information with you today. I'd now like to open the floor to any questions or concerns that you all may have. Thank you.